There's something you need to know about Crescent Hill High. Something you'll only believe if you've ever walked through those decaying halls yourself. I used to think it was all just rumors, until the night I became part of the story. And trust me, I wish I could forget. Have you ever heard footsteps when you're completely alone? The kind that aren't your own? It started with that. Footsteps down the hallway. Soft, steady, and always coming closer. It was late. Everyone else had gone home. I was alone, grading papers in the classroom when I first heard them. Footsteps, slow, deliberate. I thought it was just another teacher or a student, but when I opened the door, there was no one there. The hall was empty. I told myself it was nothing. I went back to my desk, tried to shake it off, but it didn't stop. It never stopped. Over the next few weeks, the noises, they only got worse. Scratching at the door, whispers just beyond my hearing, and the cries, that mournful sound echoing down the hall, like someone or something was calling for help, but no one ever saw who it was. Then Sarah came forward, a quiet girl who always kept to herself, except this time, she wasn't hiding. She had something to say. She told us about the library, how she'd stayed late for detention, alone, and when she reached for a book, a hand, a cold hand, just resting on her shoulder. When she spun around, nothing, just empty air. But the worst part? A reflection. Not hers, not really, something darker. A figure with hollow eyes and a twisted smile staring right back at her from the library desk. And then the smell of lavender. Not flowers, not perfume, just something wrong. Sarah ran out, but when she told the principal, they told her it was all in her head. Imagination, they said. But it wasn't just Sarah. It was happening to everyone. I started hearing the stories, the whispers, the cold spots, the shadows. People started avoiding certain parts of the school. A few of the seniors, determined to uncover the truth, started digging into the school's past. What they found? It was worse than anything we could have imagined. Crescent Hill wasn't just a school. It was a home, a boarding school once, and that's where the story took a darker turn. A girl named Eleanor Williams, beautiful, intelligent, and troubled. Some said she was in love with a teacher who didn't feel the same. Others whispered about her involvement in secret rituals down in the basement, where no one dared to go. And one night, she vanished. No trace, no explanation. The seniors, they couldn't resist. They went down to the basement, and what they found, it wasn't just dust and cobwebs. It was something else. The walls were covered in strange symbols, in what looked like blood, and there, in the center of it all, an old mirror. And that's when it happened. The reflection, it wasn't theirs. It was Eleanor. Her pale face, eyes black as night, twisted smile curling at the edges. She reached out from the mirror, and when one of the students threw a rock at it, the glass didn't shatter. It absorbed the blow. The mirror didn't break. But Eleanor, she stepped out. They tried to run. They tried to escape, but the door slammed shut. The last thing they saw before they fled was Eleanor's smile. Her voice still echoes in their ears. You should never have come here. The school closed a week later, just like that. But Crescent Hill High wasn't done. It never really is. On certain nights, if you stand outside at midnight, you might hear the footsteps. Sometimes, you might even see a shadow moving behind the windows. And that mirror, no one knows where it went. Some say it's buried beneath the school, hidden from sight. Others believe it's out there, somewhere, waiting. And if you stare into its depths, if you dare, it might just awaken Eleanor again. So if you ever find yourself near Crescent Hill High, remember this. Don't go looking for what's buried. Some things are better left undisturbed.